Hi guys, and welcome back to Chip's Green World. You join me spying on the little birds bathing. They've been doing this all week. Blackbirds, robins, blue tits. They're so loving my little water gardens. And I'm loving that they're doing exactly what they were intended to do. Bring in the wildlife. Job accomplished. But enough of that, let's move on to today's job. We're going to be trimming the Californian Lilac tree at the front. But the main job is trimming and shaping the Holm Oaks. But we'll get onto that straight after the Californian Lilac, so let's move straight onto that. And let's get that whipped into shape. Now the flowers are finished blooming. And this, if you remember, was one very large hedge, overgrown and a bit shabby. There used to be 3 here, but I took the one either side out completely and left the one in the middle. And now the one in the middle I'm turning into a large bonsai. It's got a long way to go. This is only its 2nd prune, but it's getting there. Today I'm just going to prune off all the long branches with all the old flowers on, and then we'll come back to it at a later date and fine prune. To get it into some type of cloud effect shaping, I'm thinking. I want nothing to grow below where the railings are. I want that to completely stay free of any growth whatsoever. Like any bonsai, it will take time to get it perfect, just right. And this kind of thing is very time consuming. So let's speed this up a little bit, I think. Here we go. And there we go. For its 2nd prune, I'm very pleased. It's still a long way off how I want it to look, but it's getting there. So, now for the cleanup, and then we can move on to the Holm Oaks. Right, so I'm quite pleased with that. I think we need a bit more work on the outside of it, but we'll get round to that maybe another day. Now on to the Holm Oaks. And I used to have 4 of these, if you remember, from the old garden. They were in pots and they were well overdue being planted. But as I knew I was always going to be planting them into this garden, they couldn't be planted until we moved. And with the house sale being a bit slow, they had to wait on for at least another 3 years. and as a result one did get waterlogged in its pot and passed away sadly. So then there was 3, and this is the mighty Holm Oak. It lends itself well to being topiarized. Topiarized, is that a word? This is what I was thinking about doing with mine, but I've changed my mind and I'm going to go singular topiary tree, and they're going to be cones. So now I've made my mind up, let's implement it. And all you have to do is sit back and relax. So, there we go folks. I'm overjoyed. I was dreading these. That's why I was thinking about doing it in one strip along, joining them all together. I thought it might be easier, but I've gone the hard route, and I'm very pleased with how they've turned out. And now they've had a really hard prune into their final shape, next time should be so much easier, and they'll start to thicken up every year now, looking more greener and more spectacular. So that's it for this week's vlog, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye now.